Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. I am Trishee Jain with Chill Palm Sounds. Today we'll be practicing a yoga flow on self-love, focusing on what feels good stretch. I hope this helps you. To get started, sit comfortably with your legs crossed, palms in Gyan Mudra resting on your knees, and go ahead and lightly close your eyes. Allow my voice to guide you. Relax here by bringing awareness to your physical body. Feel your body connecting to the earth, sitting up nicely and tall. Slowly move your right hand on your chest and left hand on your stomach, breathing in and out. Release any tension from your mind or your body. We are going to ease in today's practice. Take a moment to empty our cup so that we can fill it lovingly, consciously. The flow is all about tapping into our resource, the magic, the power of self-love practice, your relationship with self-love that really resonates with you. Our mission here is to inspire authentic self-esteem, authentic self-care, and authentic self-love. Slowly close the temples down, close your eyes, start to breathe a little deeper into your hands. We will now gently come back, placing our hands back on the knees, slowly looking down, open your eyes. Gently start with rotating your neck from side to side. Couple of times, relaxing your shoulders, your collarbones, your neck. Now rotating your neck front to back. Try touching your chin to your chest and tilting your neck back as much as possible. Breathing in and back, breathing out and front. We'll slowly move into sideward stretch. Place your right hand on the side. Exhaling, lift your left arm up. Lengthen your body here, elongate your spine. Feel a deep stretch on the side of your body. Repeating the same on the left side as well. Lift your right hand up and as you exhale, stretch your arm away. Lengthening your spine, pushing the knees down. We'll slowly be shifting onto our fours into a Majri Asana or a cat and cow pose. Make sure your hips are over your knees, your shoulders are over your wrists. Inhaling, drop the belly, open the chest and stretch your stomach. Exhaling, counter that, find length in your spine. Take a couple of cycles here to find movement that really feels good to you, that really feels you. Keep moving on your own, and if you feel brave enough, you can close your eyes as well. Curling the toes under, draw the navel up to the spine. Inhale, and as you exhale, press the knees away from your yoga mat. Hold that for a couple of seconds. Feel alive in your body. We'll give it one more round, flowing from Majri Asana, inhaling and exhaling, nicely and consciously breathing here. One more time, pressing the toes down, lifting the knees up. There is no collapse in between the shoulder blades. We are lifting the heart space up. Slowly coming back down. We will now be moving into Tanshishu Asana. Stretch your arms away, take your chest down. Deeply ground yourself, open your heart chakra. Make sure your hips are over your knees to feel a deep pressure on your back. Slowly now, we'll go into downward facing dog. Curl up the toes, gently lift up your knees and lift your hips up, pressing the heels down. Honor your body with lots of self love. Inhale lots of self love in and exhale lots of self love out. Keeping your gaze in center, now we're going to slowly bend the knees and take steps forward. Take your right leg over to your left and then left over to your right. Stretch all the way up to the back, everything and back to the center near your hands. Stepping away up to the front of the mat, find a deep stretch in your hamstring, starting with half forward fold and then flowing back into full forward fold. Couple of rounds here. Open up your hamstrings, open up your spine. Develop a deep listening to your intuitions. And if it says you're strong enough, deepen your stretch, holding your ankles and taking your head towards your knees. Rounding up here to the front, lengthen your body up and then slowly lean onto your right to stretch the body out. Find what feels good for you here and then shift onto the opposite side, extending your body again. As you release yourself down, we're going to go into Stambha Asana, standing firmly here, grounding ourselves. Really feel your feet grounding to the earth and allow your breath to ground you as well. Such a nice full round of conscious pranayama here. We'll move into Tadasana. Keep 1 feet distance between your legs, parallel to each other. As you take a deep breath in, lengthen your body up, pressing your toes down. Connect to the center here, balancing on your toes. Push yourself against gravity and hold. Slowly release yourself down, relax yourself down. Here you go once again, stretch up. Holding it for a while, fill your cup mindfully and lovingly. And when you slowly release, we'll move into side stretch. Lift your right hand up and lengthen your body out. Draw your navel in. Repeating the same on the other side. Stretch the body out, navel pulled in. Exhale, slowly coming back. We're going to go into forward fold. Slowly lift your arms up. Exhale and down you go. Stretching yourself down. Place your fingertips on the ground. And just take your right leg back. Slowly lower the right knee down on the ground, making sure your left knee is over your left ankle. Breathing deep, maybe soft, easy movement as you find a little way here. Then when you're ready, squeeze your thighs together and lift your hips up. Taking your hands by your ears, pushing your pelvic down. You're slowly going to lift up and stretch your body down. Fall forward here, keeping your front leg straight, left toes really flexing towards the third eye. You can keep a micro bend in the left knee and press into the top of the back foot and breathe. Roll your left foot forward, really articulate and press the sole of the feet. Right hand comes down onto the ground, lifting your left arm up, all the way pointing up to the sky. Plant the palm back, curl up the toe under, and lift your knee up, slowly opening the chest and taking the left toes back into a plank position. Left fingertips touching the right shoulder and right fingertips touching the left shoulder alternatively. Back and forth. The key is to keep your gaze down. Hold your abdominal tight. And then slowly dropping the knees back down, taking the chest down to Ashtanga Namaskar, lifting yourself up into Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Feel a deep lifting here in your stomach, tighten your glutes together. And here we go again into downward facing dog. Exhale, power up, and slowly stretch your hamstrings, walking onto alternate feet. This time we're going to cross the left foot over the right and slowly making our way up to the top in a crisscross motion and reaching the head of the mat. Forward fold and then slowly reach for the sky, ground the feet down, inhale. As you exhale, reach forward again, palms on the ground all the way down. This time, step the left toes back, left knee down, front knee over the front ankle, and start to reach out here. Slowly lift your arms up, wake up your body, feel alive as you press the pelvic down and stretch up. We start to straighten the front leg with ease and press the palms forward, reaching slowly down. Awesome. You can keep a micro bend in the knee and exhale to reach forward here. And slowly rolling it back forward. Press the hands down, open your chest. Place the left palm on the ground. Twist yourself and deep breath. Right hand reaches the sky, reaching all the way up to the ceiling. And then slowly bringing it back down. Frame your right foot. Loop the shoulders, curl up the back too. Lift your knee up and take the right leg as well back. From here, slowly squeeze the elbows in and lower your body into a chaturanga, opening up the chest and inhaling into cobra, exhaling and making your way back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out as you slowly lower the knees on the ground. Bring the two big toes together. Keep your knees wide on the yoga mat. Send the hips back. Child's pose for 3 cycles of breath. Enjoy. Breathe long and steady. Give yourself a good amount of time and space here. We slowly begin to rise back up, keeping the knees where they were. Right hand comes in the center, left hand slowly traces all the way back up to the sky. Stretch the arm up, releasing back to the center. Replace the right hand with your left hand, stretching the right arm up, keeping the neck nice and tall. Slowly draw the way back in. Awesome work. Press the palms, lift the knees up into downward facing dog again. Claw your hands and jump back to forward. Your version to forward fold here. Breathe in,
lifting your arms up, soften the hands down, back into Namaskar, and then bend your knees down, touching your fingertips nicely on the ground. You can jump backwards or take one leg at a time. Clawing your finger down, back into Chaturanga. Inhale up into Cobra pose. To move with your breath, really synchronize here. Exhale into Downward Facing Dog. Inhale, lift your right leg back in center of both your hands. Breathing in, lift your arms up into Warrior Pose 1, keeping the right knee over the right ankle. Exhale into Warrior 2. Inhale into a Peaceful Warrior or a Reverse Warrior. Reach upwards and back. Exhaling, place the hands back down. Chaturanga to Bhujangasana to Downward Facing Dog. This time, bring your left leg forward between both the hands, following into Warrior Pose 1, stretching up nice and strong. Shifting yourself into Warrior Pose 2, keeping the left knee over the left ankle, pelvic press down. Slowly into a Peaceful Warrior on the side. Releasing the hands back down. Leaning backwards, lifting the hip up into Downward Facing Dog. Elbows to the stomach, Chaturanga. Extending the feet, Bhujangasana. Curling the toes under Downward Facing Dog. With a little bit of grace, slowly take forward step, trying to reach towards your hands.
Exhale into forward fold. Slowly breathing in, lift up into a Namaskar. Soften your gaze here, uncringe your jaw, hands to your heart in Namaskar. There's magic and power to what you're doing, an amazing tool to self-love practice. Bend your knees, your bum has to go out, stretch the hands out, balancing on your legs. Extend the right hand out, stretching it backwards. Squeeze the legs in, drop the hips down. Ask yourself what feels comfortable here. Slowly, releasing your hands, lift the knees up. We'll go into one leg Tadasana, also variation of Ekpad Asana. Stretch and lengthen your body up. Finding a balance here, take the right leg back and drop the hips down into a high lunge. Stretch your arms up, really ground yourself with pressing your thighs down, left knee over your left ankle. Slowly shifting your weight to the right leg, stretch forward into a Trikona Asana. You can keep a micro bend in your left knee to feel comfortable in holding here. And slowly shifting onto your right toe, squeeze everything together, lift your arms up, and then open twist onto your left side. Peaceful Warrior stretch here. Exhaling all the way back down with your left hand, lifting your right hand up stretched. Coming back, hips up, Downward Facing Dog. This is a self-love practice, moving with your breath away. whatever makes you feel comfortable. Slowly walking back to the front, relaxing your body, arms up. You can take a break here, you can relax your heartbeat, take a breather, and once again, squeezing your knees in, pushing the hips down, stretch the arms in front, left arm twisted and opened up backwards. Holding your core in, lean forward slowly and lift the left leg up into one leg Tadasana or Ekpad Asana. Lovingly, we'll meet back into high lunge. Press the pelvic down, squeeze the thighs in, stretching the arms overhead. Twisting into peaceful warrior here. Exhaling all the way back down here. Big twist, last one, left arm up. As you release your hand down, lift your hip up into a Trikona Asana. Micro bend if you feel comfortable, stretching your right hamstring. Big breaths to downward facing dog here. Empty it all out, let go. Bend the knees and slowly walk the hands backwards towards your toes. A little change of perspective here. Slowly forward fold. Widen your feet, hands to the heart. Relax your breath, bending your knees and going down into yogic squat or Malasana. Beautiful. It can be a little hard to practice self-love as we are so set in our ways. We live in a world where attention is drawn to everything. Take your focus to find what works for you, what feels like home. Cool yourself down with this root chakra pose. Slowly, fingertips on the ground, mindfully sit back down, legs out long. Come into seated forward fold, also known as Paschimottanasana Asana. As a beginner, if you like, you can keep a slight bend in the knees and stretch your spine to feel more comfortable here. As you walk into it, you can also straighten your legs, close your eyes, go inwards, breathe, and thank yourself for taking this time out to replenish and to actively seek into the movements that you like. Release the hands and then slowly roll back up. Shift slightly forward, and then we're going to comfortably roll back down on the spine. We're going to do bridge pose. Slowly placing the hands down, lift the hips up. You can interlace your fingers down, press the toes firmly. Breathe into the pose, pushing the hips higher. Slowly releasing and come back down. When you get there, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug and roll side to side. More of the movements that you like, that feels good. Slowly releasing the legs back down,
Straighten them into a Shavasana. Legs opened up, hands slowly on the side, palms facing up to the sky. Inhale lots of love in. Exhale lots of love out. Left hand to the stomach, right hand to the heart. Breathe in and breathe out deeply and lovingly. Stay here and begin to really straighten your legs, nice and slow. Surrender yourself completely down. Grow heavy just for a couple of moments here. Spiral in. Take control of your breath and tell your brain it's all good. You're worth loving, worth all your time, attention, and nothing less than that. Here is to more of that self-love, to cultivating that within, and respecting the practice in one another. We'll slowly come back, rotating the neck from side to side. Rotating our feet slowly. Waking up our fingers, waking up our hand. Slowly shifting onto your comfortable side. Inhaling lots of self-love in. Sit back up straight, comfortably, and thank you for sharing your time, your energy, your self-love practice with me and with everyone.